What is up, all you beautiful people? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's your boy, your best friend, King Kills. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. I just been trying to record this video for so long and I keep messing up. Okay, let's get to the point of this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the ghost I saw at McDonald's and also ghost stories from my coworkers. In the background we got some Rogue Company gameplay. It's some really bad gameplay, but I just needed something for the background of the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. And without any hesitation, let's get into it. Let's go. So last week, right, when I was working at McDonald's, I would wake up in the morning. Like, I would wake up at 5 in the morning, right, pretty early, get to work, clock in, right. So the way the building is set up, you walk into the living room, or the living room. You walk into the living. Oh, I'm sorry. You walk. You. Fuck. God damn it! Fuck, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it in. I'm leaving that in. I don't care. You walk into the living. I mean, God. Why do I keep messing? Oh my god, please, can I just get through this video? Oh my god. You walk into the building, right? You go into the lobby. It's called the lobby, not the living room, the lobby. You walk into the lobby. The lobby, and then there's the kitchen in the back, right? To the left of the kitchen, all the way in the back of the kitchen, to the left, there's the basement, right? The stairs to the basement to go down, right? And so when you go down into the basement, there's the break room. It's pretty small. It's on the left, right off the stairs. Then you go forward a bit. There's the freezer. Take another left. There's the big storage, not big storage room, but a pretty big storage room, right? And then it's pretty creepy down there. And then there's another little tiny storage room in that big storage room, right? So I would walk in. I'd say hello, good morning, you know, all that good stuff. Go into the back, right? Go into the back and then clock in and then go downstairs, because I was maintenance and my job was to go downstairs, organize the boxes, mop and sweep, you know, boring stuff, you know. Yeah, I know. I'd rather be working up front, but what can I do? Anywho, I'm sorry. So one morning, right? This is like my first week there. This started the first week I was there, right? I would go down there, like, even then, anybody can go down there and feel so uncomfortable. You feel really, you wouldn't see anything like, oh my god, this is scary, right? But you just be like, yo, I don't like, this doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I'll be down here, but this doesn't feel right. You know, there's something weird here, right? So when I was downstairs, I'd spend most of my time piling boxes up, cutting them up, and, like, you know, getting them ready to throw them out, right? And in the corner of my eye, the peripherals, right? The little peripherals of my eye, that's the corner of your eye where you can't, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Out of my peripherals, I would see shadows, like just shadows, just stuff move in the back, right? I'd look and be like, what the fuck, right? I'd be like, what? Like, I wouldn't freak out, like, oh my god, you know? No, in my head, I'd be like, what was that? Because, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm used to it, because, like, I don't like to say that there's ghosts in my house, because I don't want to, like, oh my god, because apparently everybody has ghosts in their house, right? But I've been around some pretty freaky, scary stuff, you know what I mean? That freaky deaky stuff, right? But, particularly at McDonald's, I felt it more, you know what I mean? I felt it and I saw more things than I do at my house. Alright, and so I like to say that I can keep my cool in these type of situations, you know what I mean? Like, yes, if it's really scary, if something pops out at me, I'd probably shit my pants, you know, I'd probably piss myself, but thank god nothing did. So yeah, the first few weeks I was down there, I would see things move, right? And I had, I guess, a mentor, but another coworker, right? He was older. He was like a grandpa, but they called him Papa, right? So I was working with Papa, right? We were in there. He was showing me what to do and all that stuff, and then we were stacking boxes up, right? Getting ready to move them out, and the boxes moved. Like they moved. They shifted, right? And I looked at it. I saw it out of my corner of my eye. Everything happens in the corner of your eye. Like you barely see it. So when you see it, you're not for sure. You know what I mean? You're like, wait, did that just happen? You know? But they would move, right? So I saw it move, and I didn't want to be like, oh my god, yo, the box is moved. You know? I didn't want to be weird. I didn't want people thinking like their coworker was weird. You know? Like, oh my god, this dude's crazy. He's seeing things and stuff, right? But I looked at him, and he didn't seem to notice. So I was like, okay, that's normal, you know, like, okay, whatever, like, I'm not gonna say anything. If you didn't see it, I didn't see it, we're good, okay? But like, when I went upstairs, like, okay, that was the first day, right? Next day, not the next day, but like, time passed, and I got closer with my coworkers, right? And when my coworkers started talking to me, they were like, oh, yo, you know, there's a ghost downstairs, right? And I'm like, what? You had me working here this whole time, and you now just telling me that there is a ghost downstairs where I work? Like, I spend most of the day there, and it's really dark and scary. And they're telling me there's a ghost, right? So then there's a whole story where there used to be a manager way back, I don't know when, but like way back when, right? And apparently they would stress him out so much, right? The manager would get stressed out, and he would get so many racist remarks and stuff, right? They were just horrible to this guy. Like, that's what they said, that they were really horrible to him, and he was super stressed out, right? That he ended up hanging himself in the basement, right? He just ended up hanging himself in the basement, and it was terrible. Like, the coworker, the manager took me to where they hung himself, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is where I be seeing my stuff move, right? Like, this is the place, this is it. And so then whatchamacallit? So then she told me that she would see things as well. Her name is Iris. She's so adorable. She's the best She's the best manager. She's a manager, and she's the best. She's literally super nice and so sweet. I love her with all my heart. She's amazing. That's not the point of the video, though. She said that in the office, because there's a manager right next to the drive-through, right? There's the first window and the second window, right? So the first window you get the money, and the second window you get your food, right? So in the kitchen, in the lobby to the left, no, fuck, the front to the left. I'm explaining this so wrong, but hopefully you guys get it. So the first window is connected to the lobby, right? And so the office is a little almost hallway instead of an office, but they made it into an office. It's really small. It connects the first window to the second window, and you can get there pretty quick. So then she was in the office counting money, doing that paperwork stuff, right? And out of the corner of her eye, it's always the corner, like, it's always your peripheral, it's always the corner of your eye. She saw like a figure just walk back and forth, running back and forth from the window to the front, right? And like Iris, she's a small little Latina lady, and it's adorable. Cause she immediately started praying. She was like, "Oh, Dios mío, Jesus Christ, please." Right? You know, she started praying. It was so cute. She was scared. She was terrified, right? And so she came out, and she was like, "Jonathan, were you like, what are you doing? Were you just running over here?" And it was like, Jonathan was like, "No, I was in the kitchen," right? And they were like, and she was like, then what was that? Who was running around, right? And John was, and then we were just like, we don't know, like, the fuck, it was just that, right? It was just there. And so then Jonathan told me that one night he was working in the front, right? He was working in the front, and he was doing the fries. And the fries, in the fry station, there's like a little mirror to help you see the fries. And in the mirror, Jonathan said he saw this lady that was super beautiful. She was so hot. All right, that's what he said. She was so hot with blonde hair, like really long, not really long, but like long blonde hair, and a nurse outfit, right? I was like, a nurse outfit? Why would a nurse be at the McDonald's, right? And then Iris was like, well, we don't know it was built here before the McDonald's, because the McDonald's was built in like the 2000s and stuff, you know, not it's pretty, you know, not that new, not that old, right? And so he just said he saw her, right? And so when he turned around, she wasn't there. But when he turned into back to like the fry station, the mirror, she was dead locked onto him. She was looking straight into his face, and she would not blink or move. It's like she was zoned in, and she was locked onto him. She would not take his eyes off of him. And it creeped him out. It literally, for real, creeped him out. And so he switched to daytime, right? He doesn't work in the mornings that much anymore. So he switched to daytime. And so then comes my story. This is the last one, right? This is the one where I feel like I still don't know. I don't want to be like, oh my god, I saw the ghost, right? But I feel like I saw something. And so that morning, right? That morning, the Blanca, she's one of my coworkers, was in the break room, taking her break. And I go downstairs, I say hello, good morning, you know, all that good stuff, like, how are you? Right? Talking to her. And so then I was like, I'm gonna go get the nuggets, the McNuggets, because they wanted upstairs. She's like, alright, go ahead. You know, alright, so we say, like, we'll see you later, like, see you around, right? So I go upstairs, take the nuggets upstairs, she's in the break room, I go upstairs, right? An hour later, because I was cleaning a machine, I had to go get some cleaning supplies downstairs. So I go downstairs, right? And I see this I stop at the break room. Not stop at the break room, but like I go past it, but enough to be like, what was that? You know, like, hold up. I turned back around, because I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Again, I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and it was just like a black figure just sitting there. And I was like, and then I was just like, oh, it's probably Blanca, right? It was her break. And so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Blanca's break should have ended like at least 30 minutes ago, because it passed so long, right? It passed a long time. And I'm like, well, what is she, like, why is she down here? So I quickly go upstairs to check, because yes, I was nosy. I was being nosy, yes, I'll admit it. So I go upstairs to check, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I run into her in the check when she's checking back in as soon as I go upstairs. So I run into her, right? She's already up there. I'm like, were you just downstairs? And she was like, no, I was up here. I was checking in. I was like, because I literally just saw, like, not even a few seconds ago, somebody sitting down there. And they were like, oh, you saw it, didn't you? And I was just like, no. I was skeptical. I was like, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't want to be that person, be like, oh my god, I saw it, right? And so she's like, no, you saw it. Like, you saw it. You know you saw it. And I was in denial. I didn't want to admit it. And I still don't want to admit it till today, right? But, you know, that's what I saw. So I went back downstairs, and there was nobody there. Like, nobody was there. And, like, they couldn't come up behind me, because, like, what's it called? Because, like, I just came up the stairs, so it's weird, you know. I personally get paranoid whenever I go there's a ghost. My head starts playing tricks on me, so that could have been it. But who knows, you know? Who knows if it's real or not? And that's the story. Well, guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys stayed till the end. If you did, I love you guys so much for that. Thanks for the support. You guys mean so much for watching. Even if you watched for a little bit, a little bit, I don't know. If you guys watch for a little bit or a lot, I appreciate it. You guys are the best. You already know. I'm streaming on Twitch more often, so please don't miss that out. It's super fun. Come check it out. And just share this video. You know, that's all that's all I want. If you guys to share this video, get people to come in and watch me, I guess, if I'm entertaining. But you know, I love you guys no matter what. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. Stay cool. Deuces.